The dream video that we got was not necessarily what we expected, but it is actually needed to clear up some information. And I'm here to summarize this 1 hour and 22-minute long video for you in a short, condensed way. First things first, the video opens up with a little intro into what he is going to be covering in this hour-long video. And it's basically everything. He talks about the face leak photo and how he lied about the initial photo that was leaked on Twitter of him as a little chubby teenager. He talks about why he lied for this. It was for a couple of reasons. The reasons were doxing. The reasons were he doesn't want his face to be leaked yet. Obviously, he was remaining faceless for a reason. That's why he lied. I think it's pretty understandable that he lied in this situation. And no, I don't think anybody should judge him for that. Second, he talks about the speedrun where he cheated. He unknowingly cheated on a speedrun, and he just goes into depth on that. I'm pretty sure everybody that cares about this already knew about it, but that is something that he purposefully goes into to clear his name on any lying accusations. Third, there is the time when his friend, his closest friend, was a female abuser, and obviously that is not a good thing, so he cut ties with that friend entirely and no longer talks to him, a lifelong friend. I don't think that is anything. I really don't think he did anything wrong there. He didn't know about the accusations. He didn't know that his friend was a bad guy, and when he did know, he cut off ties with the guy. I mean, I think that's a very obvious reaction. I don't think you should be called anything mean for that. Now, the third thing he talks about was specifically in a Moist Critical video where Moist Critical talks about Dream posting thirst traps to his Snapchat. And Dream kind of talks about how, no, I did not post the thirst traps. I actually just posted pictures of myself on Snapchat because I was making a bag. If you don't know, you can make a lot of money on Snapchat. A lot of money, and you are specifically incentivized by posting a lot of photos because videos, ads play every couple of photos, videos, etc. And so he just posted a literal photo dump every single day. They weren't thirst traps, they were simply pictures of him that were made into thirst traps or looked a little bit sketchy. And that kind of ties into the next point, which was why is he doing this? This is weird. Why would you do this? He is told that he is weird multiple times, and he is a weird dude, to be honest. He kept his face anonymous for 5 years on a platform. He does YouTube. I don't think there's a single person that does YouTube on the internet that isn't weird. Why would you ever sign up for doxing and fame? That does not sound like a normal thing. But then again, people that do YouTube are not normal. I think that everybody on YouTube is a little bit tweaked in the head, not necessarily in a bad way, but being creative as your job is not very stable, not very normal as a thing to do. Next, he talks about his first allegation. Now, this is where we get into a little bit more deep stuff. So if you are at all triggered by anything remotely related to sexual abuse or sexual anything, I would suggest that you click off right at this moment. So, first things first, there is a woman named Anastasia that calls him out. This woman says that she has his private contact and posts multiple things from TikTok, of all things, that says, from your contacts, add Dream. This is not true. Dream uses a fake number. It would not have shown up in her contacts. Simply put, this Anastasia person was blatantly lying through her teeth the entire time. He basically shows a bunch of proof to show that, and this one never really did anything more. The second accusation was from a girl named Amanda. So this Amanda girl was a weirdo, an absolute weirdo that reached out to him on Instagram. And she went with the stereotypical, you saved me from myself approach that a lot of people go at when talking to YouTubers to get a reply. And I don't think that saying this is necessarily offensive to people that have actually had this issue, but everyone uses it. Everyone says, you as a YouTuber saved me from a dark time. I think it's true for some people. It's not true for 99% of people. You got yourself out of this dark time, and you should thank yourself. But he responds because he is genuinely a nice guy and a small creator at the time. And so he talks to her, he hears her out, and he tries to stop talking to her. He is very uninterested in giving her one-word answers. And he also links the entire thread in an Instagram post. Like throughout this, there's an entire thread in here, right around it's in the links. There's a link that is an entire Instagram thread. He basically disproves everything. He talks about how Amanda, this woman, was actually removed from other chats by sexualizing them on their streams and permanently banned. She's crazy. To say the lightest, she is crazy. Next, he basically goes really in depth on that, and he talks about how after this accusation, it really made him want to pull away from YouTube as a whole because his family was getting doxxed, he was getting doxxed. The FBI swatted both him and his family's house. He was handcuffed multiple times. He was threatened. He was death threatened. There was just a lot of things that happened to him during this time. He next talks about the Quackity situation, which at this point you're probably realizing Dream has been in a lot of situations in the past couple of years, and he has not caught a single break. But Quackity and him both created an SMP. If you don't know what an SMP is, it's basically a Minecraft server. And if on these Minecraft servers, they both offered multi-language support. So basically, you could type something in one end, and it would translate it perfectly for the next person that was right next to you that spoke a different language. Great idea. Great way to tie together the language gaps. Awesome thing. All in all, he emails Quackity about it, and Quackity doesn't respond, and he basically whines about it. He kind of says, hey, I was in the wrong for whining about this. Quackity doesn't have to respond to me. He doesn't owe me anything. Or I don't owe him anything. He doesn't owe me anything, etc. Quackity does a great job with this SMP, and Dream kind of drops it entirely. I forgot about this until looking into this video, and I had to refresh my brain on it before. Next, Gumball or Nicholas Cantu punches Dream at a party and calls him multiple racial slurs, and he called multiple slurs, calls him multiple slurs, as well as calling the driver slurs and drinking underage and smoking underage in a state that it's illegal. Terrible things. Not a great dude, but he was championed on Twitter because Dream is a bad guy. Dream like kids, so this guy gets a pass because he hit the other guy. Bad guy versus bad guy. Oh, this guy's slightly less bad. Doesn't make any sense to me. They're both bad, whatever. But basically, he talks about how Nicholas Cantu was in the wrong. I don't know the specifics of this, but if we look at the Dream interview, he literally pulled the Uber driver out that was driving them home from this encounter, and the Uber driver supports everything that Dream says. He also links a full interview with this Uber driver in his second channel. I have yet to watch that, but I do not think I needed it for full context in this situation. Next, there is the final and third accusation of misconduct with a minor. And in this accusation, this was the one that really convinced me, sent me over the edge, and made me think, oh, dang, this guy is actually a terrible person. Until Dream shows us the actual proof that he is not a terrible person. He talks about this woman named Jamie. This woman named Jamie basically supposedly posts on a burner account multiple videos of Dream moaning. If you look at them, they are a video of him, not him, but a black screen talking very nasty to her, and it is basically just an edited Snapchat video. This woman named Janie, he has her on this video. She personally says, I don't want to be involved in this. I privated all my Instagram, I privated my Twitter, I privated everything, and there's nothing to do there. So, POV, you have gotten to this end of this video right here, and you are realizing that, wow, these people that are accusing Dream are actually causing the big harm, and that is basically why Dream made this video. He turned monetization on, he is donating to a charity, he doesn't specify what exact charity, he just says charity, so I am hoping that he is actually donating to charity. I personally do not believe that this fully covers all of the Dream situations. I don't know if he is a bad guy yet. I think that ultimately, if I met him in person, I would be able to make my real judgments on him. And I think that's what everybody should do. You shouldn't make judgments on somebody online that you do not know, that you do not care about, that you have never met, they don't know you. You shouldn't make your judgments online Twitter-wise. You shouldn't post them publicly because it's just going to cause a train of misinformation, and it's just going to lead to something bad, or a 1.5-hour video explaining how your family got FBI raided. This is a terrible thing. Everybody make sure to stay informed. If you'd like to watch this full video, I will absolutely show you guys. It is just called The Truth by Dream. And this is my summary concluded. Hopefully you guys have a great day. I also stream myself. That is why I do a lot of these videos Friday, Sunday. See you B-dubs there.